It was going to be a lifestyle business just to, let us travel and do the things that we love to do. But it just kept growing and growing. And we started in our apartment in Chicago, and we grew out of that, and we took on an office space, and now we're in a 15,000 square foot office with 7 locations across the country.
This married power couple, Chrissy and Jason, took what was once a dream and a side business to a full-blown career.
I was saying, you have built a brand. Now, Jason, I'm going to bring you into this because it started as a side business. For people that are watching, that are like, okay, maybe I have this thing that I could be good at on the side. When did you know it was time to go all in with this?
We started just noticing that clients were really responding well to kind of some of our old Midwestern kind of values of just taking good care of them and being respectful, especially in kind of a changing kind of overall customer experience environment. And we enjoyed it and we were having fun. And so when that was reciprocated with the clients and things like that, they kind of naturally started growing. And then you kind of get to a point where it's like you need to hire. And that's when you know that it's now growing beyond just the two of us. And then it just kept exploding. And clients just kept coming back, and we knew we had something.
And then being a husband-wife team, I love my husband, but I don't know if I could work with him. How do you manage all that?
It's very challenging. Your partner is like your best ally in the world, so we're a great team together. At the end of the day, there's no one better to have your back than your partner in business, but it is hard to turn it off.
Especially with the growth that you guys have done. You were saying that you were in California earlier this week, opening up a location.
So we've kind of expanded just by finding really great people that we could trust and we wanted to work with in this industry. We've worked really close with our manufacturer to identify markets that have a need for window treatments. And that's kind of what's taken us across the country. We never planned on it. It is very challenging. We work a lot, but it's worth it in the end.
What would you say to the entrepreneur out there that's feeling a little weary?
I would say have a plan. We're big strategists. We spend a lot of time planning, but we go with the same vigor on the execution. And I think too many times, too many people get started and they maybe spend more time on planning and not enough on execution, or they just get right after it and start executing, but they don't really have a plan. And so I think our balance and the synergy between the two of us makes us very successful, as we're very balanced in the planning and the execution.
The balance, I love that, especially whenever you're trying to go for those dreams. I also would love to say that they have done my windows at my home, so I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look so you can follow us on Instagram and see our journey for making over my house. Thank you both so much for coming on.
Thank you.
To learn more about Skyline Windows, go to their website, skylinewindowcoverings.com.